So, let me switch on over to the actual view. Howdy, howdy. Oh, there's those lovely character faces that we haven't seen in a couple of weeks. Ah, look at these fine individuals. I'm
gonna steal somebody's skin.
Smiles.
One, two, three, not it.
I'm gonna steal someone's skin, smiley face. I would love the idea of just like a necromancer campaign. Just like I think that would be good. I think that'd be
now you tell us.
Hey, you never know. Everyone stop looking around for Desperado. Desperado's not real, chat. My God.
He's dead. I killed him.
Everyone loves Desperado. Desperado, every single game, I don't know if I told you guys, every single game, Desperado, like the Desperado player notes have been like there for everyone, and everyone was just like, who's Desperado? So every game is like Desperado has just become this like legendary creature of lore that has now wandered across the entire landscape and world of Io. And yeah, but I think I believe I've destroyed those player notes now. So now Desperado is truly gone. But
little did the other campaigns know that he went out by accidentally getting shot in the head by a magic missile.
Accidentally getting shot?
He made it look like an accident.
Oh,
that's how he did it. He fell backwards and they just came out of the gun, man.
Oh my gosh. I was like, I don't think accidents happen with magic missiles. No. Desperado never dies. Chat's losing their mind. They're like, poor Desperado did not get the death they deserve. Anyways, so jumping in as we look over at the map, all of you had the campaign itself started in the continent of Kathos, in the city of Zeros, where a few of you are valiant prots, protecting the streets from crime and danger and serving justice to the masses, while half of you have unfortunately fallen on bad times and were arrested for one reason or another. Our campaign started with the ever joyous Logan with the biggest happy face, known for his happy-go-lucky personality.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Look at him. Look at him. He's so happy. Finding out that a cold case of Logan's may be back out on the streets, may be active. The serial killer known as Facade, who would petrify their victims who would freeze their victims in like a rigor mortis state and then petrify their faces so that the last thing you see in forever immortum anyways is their horrific visage of terror before they finally were deceased. The case fell cold about 20 years ago until a news report that Logan has heard that over in the regions of southern Ishtar, specifically the city of Joltan, a body has recently been discovered that matched that of the Facade killings of 20 years ago. The Logan, of course, was very distraught, emotional, and attached, and wished to seek justice to hopefully open this case back up to either stop the actual Facade from 20 years ago or the copycat killer that is now on the loose doing the same killings that Facade did 20 years ago. But there was a little issue with that, as Logan had just been informed that he was going to be retiring next month. Big congratulations to Logan. Of course, Logan had no say or decision in this. But of course this, and feel free to correct me at any time, this of course upset Logan greatly, as Logan had also discovered that I believe it was 15% of the XDF prot force was also going to be laid off at this point in time, including Karis, who is already on probation with the infamously dark name The Butcher, which we don't know why Karis has earned that title. and hopeful-eyed Dash, good boy Dash, who was also a recently new hire prot.
I'm just a good boy trying to do good stuff.
Dash is just trying to do good things. So now, of course, Dash and Karis, you both don't realize and know this. The only one that does know of this fate is Logan. And after speaking with your sergeant and partner, Sergeant Kagan Yegoth, Logan hatches a plan with Kagan to leave the continent of Kathos, leave the city of Zeros, quietly, secretly, in a secret, super stealthy mission, and to hunt down this either copycat killer or the actual facade themselves over in the southern Ishtar regions.
And so far, it's been smooth as can be.
It has been the smoothest sailing possible. Logan formed a team.
Baby's bottom.
Baby's bottom. That's exactly it.
You tried to sell me.
Formed a wonderful team with, again, good boy Dash, Karis the Butcher, and 3 characters who have fallen on hard times underneath the prison vaults of Kathos. Victor, who is we don't know if Victor's actually immortal, but definitely long-lived Victor, because he's a not vampire. What was the Joe? What was
Vampire.
It was Dampier. There it is. Like, not vampire, but Dampier.
Damn, Pier.
Damn, Pier. Eli, the weapon maker, simple toy maker Eli, who was arrested for making destructive weapons, or at least that was what's on the rap sheet. Eli may have more of a story to tell there. And Piper Hellebore, who has had a lot going on in the head of Piper. For checks notes, I believe this says you were grave robbing. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, a little bit of grave robbery, a little bit of previous arsonry. You know, just a good time.
A little bit of black market organ selling.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Well, it was also revealed to Logan that this lot would finally be executed, specifically because the senator of Zeros is looking to get rid of the death sentence. So that way, Kathos is not spending hard-earned tax money on a what the senator of Zeros believes to be a very clogged-up defense force, as well as ensuring that criminals with lifelong sentences remain alive. It's messed up. Zeros itself is it might be going through some dark changes, but before that happens, one last job, Logan. And so you all have flown over to the southern Ishtar, where smooth sailing so far. Haha, just kidding. The ship, the shard ship itself, was almost hijacked and easily stopped by you guys. And after that, you looked like your journeys to southern Ishtar was to be diverted to the oh, hold on one second. Pulling out my notes. I've got so many maps. Smiley face. The Folan Station. Over to Folan Station. Now, one key thing of note is, Jesse, would you say that Logan is keeping his deck of cards, the hand that he's dealt with, close to his chest? Like, he's not really telling his team much of anything at this point. Is that correct?
Not really.
Yeah, so he's kind of operating under the fact that he's investigating, trying to get Facade, while also keeping some key and crucial information from the rest of his squad.
You guys know everything. Never what?
Yeah, everyone knows everything. Smile. And because of that, Logan has attempted to do a little bit of espionage on his own, failing horribly in some cases. But fortunately was able to bounce back once you guys arrived over at Folan Station. Logan, you were able to, with some quick thinking and some smooth talking, was able to get everyone off the shard ship that is now docked at Fallen Station before the XDF arrives to investigate the potential hijacking. And there, with one of your captive hijackers, a goblin arcanist of his own stature, he was able to connect you with a pilot who would be able to, for no questions asked, by the way, be able to take you the rest of the way to Southern Ishtar so that you all would be able to resume your investigation. And so with that, Logan has spent I don't think we've revealed too much about this, but Logan has spent a substantial amount of credits to allow passage for you all. And I believe the last thing of note was who was going to be sitting in the front seat, who was going to be in the cargo bay, in the cramped quarters of cargo. And I believe, Helibor, you decided your...
Eugene's up front.
Yes, Eugene. And do you mind explaining who Eugene is there?
Eugene is a disembodied hand made of all of his favorite butlers that he all called Eugene because he never wanted to get too attached.
Okay. In my mind, I thought it was just one butler. I didn't realize there were several butlers. Amazing. Also, okay, you know what? That's a lot of questions that I think I'm going to go ahead and leave alone for discovery through the arts of roleplay. What happened to these? What happened to these butlers?
Eugene's a good boy. He had googly eyes.
What happened to these butlers? Helibor, what happened to all these butlers?
They don't know, dude. They got fired.
They got fired. What do you have? Okay.
Life.
Yeah.
We have interesting contracts.
Oh my lord. Well, and so that wrapped up session 3. Apologies for the long-winded explanation, but I wanted to make sure we were covering everything since it's been a couple of weeks since we've had the chance to play. And now, here we are. Very excited to be playing with you guys again. Was there any other tidbits of information, any other things that I forgot to mention that anyone would like to share before we continue on with our journey?
I do have a couple of questions for Joe specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So, to be clear, we know you as Cicero, not Victor, yes?
Did I reveal? I think my name's been said as Victor, but you could, I think you've heard the name Victor Cicero.
Okay. And you are still, as far as we know, a prot from another department, air quotes.
Ah, yes, that's right.
Yes.
There really wasn't... Well, hold up. Do we know that Cicero is or do you guys suspect that? Because didn't Logan,
put a collar on me.
Yeah, put a collar on him.
Yeah, but you were also introduced as someone from another department to help, and the collar wasn't really explained, and you came down from the ceiling, if memory serves.
I wasn't even there for that conversation. I just think he's a freak.
Yeah, that's right. Helibor wasn't
How
there
dare
for
you
that
make it
conversation.
seem like I didn't plan this out.
We didn't come up with the best.
I think you're all cops at this point.
I think I told Joe, I was like, yo, what if you came out of the shadows? And Joe was like, that'd be pretty sick. And then it did happen. We didn't really think of story implications or what that actually meant for everyone else's opinion. We just went, that's a sick introduction. And then we left it at that. Because, okay. So, well, there's a good question. What, and Joe, feel free to toss this in as well. What do you think everyone thinks you are? Does everyone think you're a criminal, or does everyone think you're from a different department? Does Zero?
Oh, I think he thinks it's the worst kept secret, but I think it's also a case of Anki knows that the respect for Logan, or the kind of unquestioning loyalty, will kind of keep things less, it's very much a, hey, look, we all know that's fake, but let's not bring it up kind of thing.
This is better not to mention it. Yeah.
I think at this point, Karis is like, yo, that's hecked up, because I think the last time Karis literally was like, what did you do? And he's like, I made everyone think there's a fire. It's fine.
Oh yeah, that's right. Did you start a panic at the beginning of session 3?
Yeah.
And so Karis is just like, you're not cool. Okay.
I'm from the department downstairs. It's a bit hot.
That sounds like bullshit.
Winks viciously and violently. All right. Well, yes.
I would also like to point out, and I made note of this because it was very interesting to me, the one solo interaction that Eli has had with Victor has been Victor asking if Logan would mind if that one being Alibor, would wind up dead.
Oh, yes. There was a brief conversation while Logan was getting in your stuff.
I've been threatened with death. I've been tried to be sold. I haven't done anything. I've just been having a good vacation.
You were playing with the door over and over, man. Okay, like that.
Oh yeah, you're like door open, door closed, door open, door closed.
That's a death sentence.
That really. Oh my god, dude.
Oh,
literally did so much damage in our one fight, and you guys are like, get rid of him.
I killed 2 people. Get rid of him.
Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Another thing of note, I believe, Logan left behind all the convicts' weapons quietly, I believe.
They didn't have very many weapons to begin with.
Well, I've been thinking about that this entire time.
My bone saw.
I've been thinking about this entire time, and it was like, well, technically the only one that might be in trouble with that is Eli, because Victor's got, Eldritch Blast, and Hellbor's just pew-pewing with actual guns made of magic, aka those sharp shooting fingers right there. Pew 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 pew. I thought I gave the weapons to Dash.
We have that like hacking deck thing. So
yes.
we have that at the least.
Yeah, that's right. You guys did keep that. Oh no, Dash, you have that, correct? Didn't Eli give that to you?
Yarp, I have it.
Yeah, and then I think originally Logan was going to give the weapons to Dash, but since Logan got the weapons, Logan said, we'll just leave that there. And Dash got his weapon, which is a big old
tower shield.
Big old giant tower shield, which is going to be pretty sick and awesome. So yeah. And Logan has checking here a gun, a shard pistol, and a Ishtarian. Well, what do we say? Like an Ishtarian army knife that has now a broken.
I mean, not anymore. It's broke.
Broken tools. I mean, he still got the knife part of it. It's just the tools section of it is not no longer operable. Yeah.
So cool.
It's really critical misses are fun. By the way, maybe I should, while we're saying here, so what I've been doing for all the games, and if you guys would like me to change this, let me know. If you guys roll a critical miss, something bad happens. Like, it's not just like, it's like, oh shit, something like a step further of failure happens with that. But if you have a critical success, a step above also happens. So like a critical success might be, we actually saw the perfect example. Logan was able to sneak in an Ishtarian knife, which literally was the dagger with the thieves' tools inside. While the critical failure was the thieves' tools literally breaking inside the knife. So are you guys still cool with that sort of like that nice little flavor of critical hits and critical successes?
I'm good with it.
Cool. Any objections to that or anything of that sort?
No.
Sounds good to me. Then we press.
I hate it. Who said that? What?
Who said that? Oh, I see. It's Logan's broken thief tools. Somehow saying that I hated it. You're dead, thieves tools.
What was that, Beefy? What do you have to say? I hate it.
I hate it. Well, first of all, I know that's a fib because those tools are dead. They're dead.
It's okay, dude. I'll bring him back to life. I'll bring him back, dude.
You're talking to a corpse right now. That is not. Just really salt to the wound. All right, so you guys are aboard it's like a small little skipper, a shard ship specifically meant for 2 people and some light cargo. And since you've decided to put Eugene in the front seat, Sylvis doing her very best not to make eye contact, I believe the rest of you will be in the cargo bay this entire time. Is that correct?
We're getting real comfy with each other.
Oh, you're getting real freaking comfy, I'll tell you that. You guys can see the map, correct? I want to make sure I actually have the
Yeah,
visual
world map, yeah.
Yeah, make sure you guys have the visual setting of like what has happened there. Okay. So yeah, because of the ship and how fast it can go, the trip will be a little bit longer because this is just mainly to be a small, like a small fighter, essentially. And it will take, regrettably and unfortunately, an additional day before you all arrive over at Joltan. You believe there have been a couple of checkpoints at this point, with no issues as Sylvis continues to fly you all in. And yeah, at that point, Sylvis will take you over and land in the starport of Joltan. All right, let me make sure. Where my map at? Where my map's at? Hey, boop. Another regional map to show you, making sure your vision. How do we have this here? Boop. Boop. Is this? Yes, that's the way I want to do it. Perfect. Perfect. Everyone, welcome. Activate. The City of Joltan. The first city that you guys will be arriving to and visiting in the Southern Ishtar region. And now, a little music. I'll do this. The City of Joltan was written by Kobu. This is a custom track. It's a big...
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. As you all will arrive over in the Joltan Star Seaport. Sylvis, as you can tell from everything that's been working and going through, is pretty. It seems pretty noble and capable of smuggling not only contraband but individuals as well. So, as Sylvis successfully smuggles you out, I almost said snuggles. Kind of snuggles you out, you guys are able to successfully leave over at the Joltan Star Seaport. As you leave the cramped areas, you feel fatigue fall over each and every one of you. Sylvis will look over, offer a hand specifically to Logan, the one that has paid Sylvis. A hand has been offered to you, Logan.
As in, like,
To shake.
oh, right, okay. Yeah, Logan gives a sly look and reaches out to shake the hand.
Hopefully, you won't have been too much trouble, but it seems you're not hot product. So moving your lot here was very easy.
Yes, well, thank you for keeping it that way. And he, like, gives a wink.
She does the same and states, if you are in any trouble at all and are looking for a bit of work after you handle whatever you need to do, you feel free to reach out to me at any time. And what she will do is hand you on a small slip of paper a number that you're able to type in to communicate with her communicator. I will, of course, won't be able to answer right away, but you simply need to state the code Frozen Lily. I'll know it's you.
He, like, smiles and is, of course, thinking codes are so stupid, but just nods and says, very well, thank you.
And she will, at that point, let you guys leave over at the Joltan Star Seaport. All right, gang. I've got some news for you. Let me just get a thing situated over here. Grid off, please. Thank you. So, a little bit of unfortunate news. Because of the cramped rides of being essentially in storage for a day's time, you have been able to regain all your resources, spell slots, etc., etc. Unfortunately, all of you are currently suffering 1 level of exhaustion, meaning that you will suffer a disadvantage with all ability checks. That
Great,
includes
cool.
skills, until you're able to get yourself well rested. So, as you leave the Joltan Star Seaport, the city of Joltan is at your, well, I mean, it's right in front of you. It's very quiet. It's kind of a quieter location than what you're familiar with when it comes to the hustle and bustle of Zeros. And that's because Joltan itself is not necessarily a large town. Hellebore would know that one of the academies of Beardthrower is here. Sort of like it's like the Jotun branch of the Beardthrown Academy that is scattered all throughout Southern Ishtar.
He would look to the group and be like, "Is now a bad time to mention that I got arrested in Southern Ishtar like 3 weeks ago? Is now a bad time?" No?
It should be-
Okay.
It should be fine, right? Because you're with us. He'll look over, smiling, like, right?
Karis just looks exhausted.
Sweet. Okay, we're gonna be great. There's an academy here. They hate me. Don't let me go in the building. I'll probably walk towards it. Don't let me go.
I'm addicted to the academy and all the lore that's there.
I hate the stupid fucking dogs that are walking around. They're narcs.
Maybe we should get you a cloak? You stand out a bit.
It's fine.
I've always found that people who walk around wearing a disguise oversee the most obvious ones. You wear a hood and no one else is wearing a hood.
More obvious than zombie stitches?
Fair point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm offended.
You should be.
Dash Whiskers is exhausted, level 1.
Yeah, that's
Epic.
true.
Epic. As you leave the Jotun Star Seaport, you arrive. It's kind of like the same. It's kind of the same transport layout that you guys are able to enter the sort of like the shard monorails to get around the various stations that you'd like to go. At this point, I will let you know that your investigation has effectively begun. So I won't be being like, okay, and now you go over to where the body's at. You effectively arrived over where you believe is the location of where this body has been found, according to the news report. You're already going off of little information as it is. But you have successfully arrived at Jotun. If there's anything you'd like to do, or any questions you'd like to ask me, feel free to let me know.
Well, I think the first thing is Dash would finally turn around, having ignored everything that was happening behind him, and look to our dear toy maker and give him a sort of a once-over, and then say, so, I think the first step is reestablishing communications with your former colleagues.
Around what time of day is it?
It is currently midday. Apparently
I
Jesse
love
called
that
himself
Jesse
Dash.
keeps calling himself Dash. It's fucking killing me.
What did I say, Dash?
Literally said Dash.
Yeah, you called yourself Dash.
And
It's
all
good
of
to
them-
meet
it's
you,
a
bro.
great name.
Here's
It's a great name.
Here's the fucked up part. I didn't even notice. I was just like,
I didn't notice either.
Until
I also didn't notice.
Until chat was like, Dash,
I did, 'cause I was on alert.
Dash.
I was like, oh my god.
Oh
Jesse's
my-
telling me what Dash is doing? That's a lot of power.
Dash turns around, gives Logan 12,000 credits.
and
You
wills,
do it, sir.
wills everyone to be. All right, so yes,
Logan does the thing that is supposed to happen.
it is currently midday. To answer your question, Eli.
Well, first order of business is a nap. We won't be able to make contact with them until later anyway.
I'm inclined to agree.
Well, got a recommendation on the place we should go?
Well, I'll look around, try to figure out where they are.
So, let me pull up something real quick. If a nap is what you'd like to do, there are various hotels and areas that you can sleep, depending on the credits that you are willing to spend. Be forewarned that if you decide to sleep on the streets, you will need to find a source of warmth if you would like to get yourself some restful sleep. Otherwise, you'll be suffering, frostbite, hypothermia, etc., etc. So, if you are looking for the poor style, you'll probably be spending a credit per person to stay in like the most common motel, but it will give you warmth and it'll give you a place to sleep if you'd like. And let me see real quick. I believe I gave you all how many credits you have on your person, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Of course, if you like to spend 10 credits, you will be given the time of your life in the city of Joltan. Fine drink, fine dining, fine company.
No, we're here on business.
All right. So how much, where would you like to stay then to sleep? Simple lodgings? Something a little more extravagant?
Karis will go for the cheapest hovel that there is.
Well, this brings up the question of I would imagine the Lamentos would have their hands in some of the lodgings.
Mm-hmm. They do.
What is...
Facts. Let me go ahead and see over here. Are you interested in staying in a Lamanto lodging?
That would make it easier, I would imagine, to make contact.
Would we? I mean, I guess. Never mind. You would know where that's at.
Doing a quick note in the chat. All right. So the last time you had connections with the Lamantos was over in the West Grand Bar, which actually has a couple of hotel rooms as well, which is on the other side of Joltan. It is well known, or at least for those in the underworld, as a contacting point or initial contact point to speak with a member of the Lamanto family. So if you'd like to make yourself known, Eli, as well as get yourself some lodging, you can immediately start heading over to West Grand.
I feel like we should be somewhere where I don't know that we want to be like in the lion's den, do we?
I agree.
Sleeping
I
in the
agree
lion's
with that.
den.
Yeah,
I
we
will
want to find out.
also.
We want
I
to be
will-
able to leave, right?
Yeah, I will also let you know, Eli, that you are not certain of your stance with the Lamantos right now, because the last interaction you had was you being arrested by a sting. Of course, you guys are free to investigate by gathering some information, but your exhausted condition may make that difficult.
Is it possible to find said location and then just stay across the street?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know what I mean?
Let me check the map real quick. So the bar's over there.
Trying to think of movie tropes, we were across the street the entire time.
Well, I'll tell you right. Go ahead and make an investigation check since you are not familiar with this area. Go ahead and make an investigation check to see if there would be a place that you'd be able to stay or sleep.
All of us, or one of us, or how would you like that done?
Whoever wants to do that. It can be all of you if you'd all like to make the effort to start looking around to see what's what. Oh, sorry, that was good. Eli.
No, it should be a disadvantage. Hang on.
Oh, by the way, yes. So to roll, so I have recently added a new add-on. So when you mouse over, it initially just rolls the dice. But if you'd like to roll at a disadvantage or advantage, when you mouse over your roll, you'll see a minus to the left and a plus to the right. click the minus, and it will roll again, choosing the lowest number of the two. Or select the plus to choose the highest of the two. This actually is a really cool module that smooths rolls quite a bit now.
Hi, sorry. I don't have any of my skills.
Yeah, because
same.
Press the C key, and then when you do that, you'll be able to see your character sheet.
Yeah, but I think she means like all of the little buttons in the top left.
I don't.
Yes, that's because your currently your token is not out on the field, so you won't be able to do that. And so instead, yes.
But when you, at least for me, when I hover over stuff on my actual character sheet, nothing pops up either. So
really? Okay.
Yeah.
If I press Karis and I just press the acrobatics, I mean, it still seems to roll? Question mark. So what happens when you open your character? Yeah. So what happens when you open your character sheet and then just press the press like acrobatics or any of the skills? Do they not roll?
That works. It doesn't give us the option for
They
advantage.
roll, but it doesn't give us the advantage or disadvantage option, is what I'm saying.
Oh, weird. Because I'm mousing over and it does. I'll have to see what you guys are. Because it does for me, and I don't know why it doesn't for you.
It maybe mods.
I should. Well, you know what? We'll look at it later, and I will go ahead and roll the advantage or disadvantage for you guys.
Oh, you can shift click it. If you do shift click, it will do advantage. If you do control click, I think it does disadvantage.
Yeah, my apologies, guys. It works fine on my end, so unfortunately, I haven't seen how it works on a player's side yet. So I will look into that later. All right, so it looks like perception. Okay, that's a perception check. I need you to roll investigation, please.
Oh, okay. My bad.
You're good.
So shift for advantage, control for disadvantage.
I guess you could do that as well. Press the plus or minus when you roll the check. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But chat, they're saying they don't see the plus or minus on the. Are you mousing over the actual roll in the dialogue box?
Ooh.
Shift control works. We'll just work with that. I'm literally starting problems when I don't need to. So shift control, yeah, if you want to go ahead and do it that way, and we'll work in that direction for now. So can I get Dash just to make sure I know it's working? Can I get that for investigation?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
So is this advantage or disadvantage?
This will be a disadvantage because you're suffering one level of exhaustion.
Nice.
All right.
5. Tired boy.
Sorry that took so long. I just want to make sure we got this right for when we do this in the future. All right, so I see a 2, a 5, an 8. It looks like a 7 there, and you got a so Eli got a 14 with the advantage disadvantage rolls. So Eli, you would know that if you wanted to be relatively close, you could always stay within the Hunter's Lodge itself. The Hunter's Lodge, which is in the far end west side of town, as you see over here, will allow you a place to stay, even though it's exclusively for individuals who hunt out in the wilds. If you still have the credit and no one is currently within the location, like if the rooms aren't being used by the hunters, you would be able to stay there, and you would also be relatively close. There is also an inn located over here, and that's just more of like the lower end motel that you could also stay at. Would you like to stay?
Are they the same price?
The Hunter's Lodge will be a little more expensive. The inn will be the cheapest price.
I'll recommend the inn.
Karis votes in.
Okay, so you all will continue over to the west. Yeah, sorry about those rolls, guys. I don't know why it was doing that.
No, it's okay.
Fine. I'm just happy to be here.
Same. All right. So traveling over through the city, you will walk around the Academia, the Beardthorn Academia of Joltan, where you will see that the school's always currently in session. Walking through the town square, kind of skating by City Hall, seeing the Kathos emissary, the Kathos embassy. You will also notice by this observatory over here is the West Crest Marketplace, where there appears to be a variety of common goods that can be sold. You believe that if you guys are looking for weapons or armor or other sorts of like common like sundries and things like that, or potions and alchemy, you could probably go over to the marketplace to get what you need to do. And after that, you'd arrive over at the inn, and that will be for each of you 1 credit. And I think everyone except Logan. Logan, I believe you are out of credits.
Logan just looks to Dash. You can spot me on this one really quick, I think.
Oh, yeah, no
I'll
problem.
I'll be outside, scoping the area.
You'll just, at that point, you just see Logan like walk out like, you've got this, and then you just step out. All right. So, Dash, you'll be spending 2 credits. The rest of you will be spending 1 credit. This will give you, each of you, a room. Is that the way that you'd like to go ahead and do it, where everyone has their own room? Any objections for that? Okay.
No.
So, you guys will rest for the day to go ahead and recover at that point. Convicts, since you were able to effectively have your own room at this point, is there anything in particular that you would be doing during the day/evening hours before the next day? I'll kind of go down the list. I'll start with Logan. Logan, what do you do during this day while you rest within the common combinations of the room?
Rest is a relative term. Logan sits in a chair facing the door to his room the entire time, trying to fix that damn knife.
You're trying to repair the knife?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check at a disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Because again, exhaustion has taken over.
What was the intelligence check at a disadvantage? What was the thing I needed for disadvantage?
So
Control when you click it.
Yeah, control when
Gotcha.
you click. Hey, so as you continue to fiddle around with the knife, you just see sleep and exhaustion just you find yourself slowly falling asleep, and unfortunately are unable to repair the Ishtarian knife. You recognize that you won't be able to get much work done while you are in such a exhausted state. I do see that Dodger stating that would you guys rather have 1 con to 1 cop per room?
I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah, sorry.
I was gonna
I'm
ask.
coughing so much.
No, it's all
I
good.
just typed it. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, I do not think we should let the convicts each have their own room.
All right then.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Okay, cons.
So now we get to figure out who's gonna be bunking with who.
No, this is actually quite simple actually. Okay, very easy. He like grabs he grabs the hands of the squirrely looking stitched together one, and he grabs Victor, and he's all right, you two go together. And
Sure.
no, it's fine. That's fine. You two go
What?
together. And yes, all right. Dash, you go with the toy maker, and I guess I'll be with the other one.
I don't think he understood the assignment.
Well, as far out of character, as far as we know, technically we think he's a cop, right? We think he works for the district.
Garrus definitely doesn't think so.
God, I hate this.
Garrus is like looking back and forth between Logan and Cicero, and it's just like, excuse
That
me?
sounds good to me.
Oh my
See, it
God.
worked out great. Easy.
Hellebore will look at Cicero and be like, he threatened my life. I'd rather not.
I didn't threaten your life. I just said that perhaps it would be better if you were more deceased. Sometimes.
Logan, why don't you go with Cicero?
You see Helibor walk down the hall.
Grabs onto Dash's leg. No.
We
I
have
can
to
book up
learn
with 2
to
of them. That's
trust
fine.
each other. The whole point is we have to learn to trust each other. And you're going to learn that with your new roommates. Look, I understand that you're all getting to know one another, and there's no better way than to do this. So let's get it out of the way and just go, okay? Are we good?
Dandy.
You know what? I
sir.
don't even care if you're good. This is what we're doing.
Does
But,
Logan
sir-
go back to the room at that point?
Yeah, Logan goes back outside. It's over. Done.
I'm also not a convict. All right.
Dash will look at Eli and at Helibor and be like, well, to be fair, he said that it's my job to make sure that, you know, you're both good and you're both safe and you're able to do your jobs. So if either of you don't feel like you'll be safe, then, like, I'm fine with being in the room with the both of you.
Why would no one be safe?
Are we in danger here? Eli will pointedly look in the direction of Logan, wherever Logan has walked off to.
Yeah, Logan's
No,
outside, like smoking a cigarette. Not smoking a cigarette, but it's like, it practically looks like it. Logan's currently outside.
Oh, no. I just meant, like, you know, sometimes, you know, if you feel sort of out of sorts, it's hard to sleep, right? And we're all super tired anyway, so I'm just saying, like, if you both feel safe with me, then I'm down to take on the responsibility of making sure you can both get some rest.
No offense to the little one, but we've practically been roommates for a while now, and that's not a road I want to go down again.
All right.
I'm happy to sleep in whatever room that Logan wishes me to. He is the commanding officer here, by the way. Unless, of course, Dash, you are looking to step up.
I'm looking to do my job, sir. And I was informed that my job is to make sure that these two are good to go.
And do you think that they're unsafe? Sleeping in separate rooms? Do you think Helibor's unsafe with me, Dash?
No, not at all, sir.
Well then, the sleeping arrangements have been made, have they not?
He'll look at Piper. Are you good?
I guess so. Piper threatened to kill him in my head, so it's fine.
Okay. Maybe neither of you kill each other, please.
Maybe don't kill anyone?
Or no one kill anybody.
Well,
He winces.
murder would be a crime. Of course not.
I throw Eugene at Cicero when I walk into the room.
Ugh.
A small hand of what you've been informed of is multiple individuals with googly eyes is now on you.
He waves a fingy.
What is this thing?
All right. So Cicero and Helibor, you two are currently in a room, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Eli and Dash, you both are going to be staying together.
Yeah.
Logan, what are you doing? Since you keep mentioning that you walked outside, are you walking outside, or are you like walking outside the room, like back to your room to work on?
Literally just kind of like guy leaning up against a wall on the street kind of vibe. Like he's
Gotcha.
on the side of the building, just staring out at the city. Just
Gotcha.
trying to get a vibe for the new territory he's in.
Yeah, the area that you're in is extremely quiet, especially now that you're in more of like the outskirts of Joltan. Fortunately, with the Memorial Fountain nearby, along with the Hunter's Lodge, it is an especially quiet area. You're also kind of located where a lot of the some of the shipyard warehouses are. So during the day and a little bit in the evening, you'll hear kind of like the bustle of work that is happening around the area, while there is a gentle, serene silence that falls over the area. Within your room itself, the shard spire that powers this area glows pretty vibrantly, requiring some blinds or curtains to keep light from peering through your room, essentially. But you will be staying with Karis as you are currently outside. So you're just vibing, trying to figure out more of the town.
Yeah.
Okay. Karis, what are you doing since you are in the room by yourself?
Karis is resting. She would have retreated back to the room after everyone split up and just enjoyed her. Probably after a while, she would have dozed. She's enjoying her brief moment of being alone.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Since we're doing 3 rooms, who's spending the credits?
That's a good question.
I mean, if Dash was told by Logan basically like, hey, get these rooms, he would have just
spent
gotten the
credits.
rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 credits. All right. Sounds good.
All right.
So, yeah, Dash would have 3 credits deducted from his account. Dash and Eli, what are you two doing during the evening?
I don't know. If it seemed like Eli just wanted to sleep, Dash would let him sleep like he promised.
Okay.
Well, I assume there's a bathroom of some kind
Yeah,
with a
absolutely.
shower.
Yep.
Eli would head to that first.
But Dash was already in there, and it'd be awkward, but like sexy too, right?
Squints.
Like, oh no, are you in here too? What?
Oh my God, what are the odds?
Have we arrived at the hot spring?
The odds are pretty
episode
good.
already?
Yeah.
Thought we had a little bit more time before that.
Continue, Eli.
A while in there, he'll turn it up to hot and letting the water wash over him, it'll all hit him, and he'll think of the bed. He just recently sampled the space that he has, the shower, and while in there, he'll very silently weep.
Eli.
Do you recollect? Like, are you able to calm yourself eventually?
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually after that. Do you get yourself together before you leave the shower?
Absolutely.
I'm assuming you'd be keeping especially quiet and stoic, not stoic, but like strong-faced in front of Dash.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So once you leave the shower, Dash, can you do me a favor and roll at a disadvantage an insight check?
Yeah.
Just to see if Dash would notice. Oof. Yeah, so Dash, as just exhaustion continues to seep over, quiet Eli will walk out of the shower. You'd probably be, I'm assuming, just resting on like your bed, it's kind of like the typical like motel layout of like, 2 twin-sized beds. I'm assuming you'd just be kind of sitting there either dozing off or resting. Is that?
Yeah, honestly, I think Dash is like passed out, like probably really tried to fight it, but wasn't really able to after a while.
Fair.
But on Eli's bed would be the hack device that he gave Dash to hold on to.
Yeah, Eli, you'd walk out to see Dash completely just passed out. I would imagine snoring very loudly, echoing throughout the room. And the
He's
yeah,
a
there's
beautiful snorer. Yeah.
and then the shard hack device would be on the bed, on your bed, waiting for you.
Got up. Upon noticing that Dash has passed out and seeing the tool, Eli will look at Dash, then the door, then Dash again, and sigh and flop into bed.
Oh, good moment. Good moment. All right, and then before we do the scene with Cicero and Helibor, we were going to take a small break anyways, but it looks like Joe needs a couple of minutes as well, so that you two have an opportunity for role play. We will take a break. Does that sound good to everyone?
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, guys. Very good scene. Very good scene. Ugh. And then the next day, you all will awaken to, I'm assuming, what's the Snake, what's the game plan? Are you going to, once you are guys fully awakened, like immediately head over to the West Grand Bar, try and make contact with the family, or what's your plan? What are you plotting right now?
Well, I'm going to lay it all out for Logan, who seems to be in charge of this. I'm going to explain just sort of how they operate, what I know to expect from them, even though it's been years, and sort of go from there.
Okay. And of course, you guys are, since you are all new in town, if you are also free to gather your own information if you'd like, assuming Logan, lets you. But there are a lot of I will tell you the general demeanor of the town as you guys have been walking through the cityscape seems to be something of an excitement, because you guys are in town. You're not really certain what's happening, but there does seem to be something that's about to transpire in the city of Joltan. And it will be up to you all to decide if you'd like to gather what is happening, along with just the general investigation of what's been heard about the murder and things of that, since that's been a few days passing at this point. So okay, if you guys would like to go ahead and get yourself some water, or get yourself stretch your legs, all that fun stuff, you guys can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use the restroom, so I'm gonna mute. I'll be right back. Okay, guys.
Okay.
I will. Okay, so I'm muting. I've already played some ads, but we'll be back in a little bit. Enjoy the music and enjoy the scene, everyone. I'll be right back. Hello.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hello.
That is indeed.
April
Cool.
babies are cool.
April babies are cool.
Cool.
I don't think an April baby has ever lost you money, Jesse. Never
What?
once.
One
What?
day, Dodger.
One? What?
One day.
Huh. Interesting. All right.
What?
Just had to hold it for one day.
Oh god.
Oh
We
my
had one of those
God.
like betting pools going on in the office about what day Clark was gonna show up in the world.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
One
Gotcha.
day. Not even fair. I was so close.
Oh no.
That makes sense now. That makes sense. Is Joe back? No. Joe.
No.
Joe!
Joe.
I want to RP with you. Get back here.
I want to see this RP. I want to
Me
see
too.
how this RP goes on.
Confidence a bit.
Well, yo, I can't wait for Cicero to walk into the shower and also quietly sob to himself, like the exact same thing that Eli did. and then Cicero.
All the walls are coming down.
The walls are. That would be. That'd be pretty cool. No, that was.
You
That,
hear My Immortal start playing in the shower really softly.
Falling in my skin.
Stay smooth. Stay with.
oh, oh no. No, that was.
Can't believe the delivery driver killed Joe.
I can't believe he pulled out a.
That's
Look,
pretty
Where did he
fucked
come
up.
from? Where did he go? It's all great questions.
Oh, great questions. Fudgy Joe.
Where did he come from, Fudgy Joe?
Fudgy Joe.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
Fudgy
Yeah.
Joe.
Where'd you come from, Fudgy Joe?
Fudgy Joe. Look, all I know.
Are you guys in the camp that believes that Cotton Eye Joe is about a rapscallion who rolled through town and boned all the ladies? Or are you in the camp that believes that Cotton Eye Joe is about an STD? Thoughts?
Oh, damn. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't really thought or analyzed the lyrics yet, so I think I'm going to have to. But now I have to. Like, now I feel like I really need to.
SC all the way.
I'm going to say, why not both?
Yeah, why not
It could
both?
be both. It could 100% be both.
Oh my god. Let me read these lyrics right here. Cotton
Oh yeah, feel free.
Joe lyrics, and then I'll have a conclusion.
Shout
for
out to
you.
anybody else who lived in a small town where you had to learn a line dance to that song.
No, I had to line
As
dance.
I heard it.
too. I hated it.
I heard it so
They made
many
us quit
times.
for school.
Oh,
Yes,
interesting. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married
Replace
a
it with
long time ago.
Fudgy Guy Joe.
Sorry,
Fudgy
I'm
Guy.
back.
If it hadn't been
Oh,
for
no.
Fudgy Guy Joe, I'd be playing a long time ago.
Hey, Joe.
Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where
Well-
did you come from, Fudgy Guy Joe?
I'm gonna tell you right now, reading the first couple of sentences of this lyric, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Immediately screams STD to me. Like, I think, but you're right. Maybe
It's about drugs.
yeah, it could also be about drugs, I think, as well. There's a lot. I'm gonna be thinking about that. Like, man, that's gonna be in my head. God damn. Shit. Haven't even didn't think that was what I would be analyzing, but here we are. Okay. So, meanwhile, on the other side of the room, Cicero and Hellebore, what are you two doing in the inn? Like in the motel room? What's Cicero doing? That's what I'd like to know. Like, how's Cicero slumbering currently?
I think when he goes into the room, I think he's going to spend most of his time just trying to kind of understand what Hellebor's about. So
Okay.
I think instead of sleeping, he'll go into like the corner, sit down on a chair, kind of cross one leg over to the other, fold his hands in his lap, and just kind of watch Hellebor kind of settle down and be like, so, why exactly were you arrested?
Oh, grave robbing. Recently, that is. Other stuff in the past. Recently, grave robbing. Here, actually. Not this city, but here.
And they transferred you across for that.
They didn't want to deal with me.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah.
What? How long were you meant to go away for?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't pay attention. I normally get bailed out pretty quickly.
You have a rich family?
Yes.
Why didn't they bail you out this time?
He kind of like looks off into space. Not like he's avoiding the question, but like something else is happening in his head right now.
Do you hear voices?
Currently, yes. Piper wants to know if you want to go shopping with him.
Is Piper real?
He wants to go shopping. Yes.
Huh. Have you always heard voices?
No.
When did it start?
Explosion, my body. He makes an explosion kind of gesture with his hand.
Can I ask what Hellebore is currently doing during this conversation? Like,
he is very fidgety, like he's uncomfortable and that he's stalling.
Is he like sitting on a bed currently, like on the bed?
He's pacing.
Itself? Yeah. Oh, he's pacing, like walking around. He's not even sitting. He's just like like walking up and down in front of the beds. Okay.
He seems very fidgety at the moment.
You would almost say this kind of looks like it almost looks like an interrogation or like talking to like a psychiatrist. Cicero's just sitting there, at the chair, calm and inquisitive, and Hellebore's just like pacing back and forth in the room. Continue.
So do you want to go shopping with Piper? Piper's kind of upset that we don't have our allergy medication, so he's gonna go shopping.
I think it's better if we lay low for now. You understand what we're doing, don't you?
I haven't really been told anything. I've pretty much been told this was a field trip.
Would you like to know what's going on?
I'm gonna be honest, I won't retain any of the information, but you can tell Piper.
Then Piper.
It doesn't, 1 second. He's gonna go into the bathroom.
Okay.
And just like close the door really fast.
Turns on shower, screams really loud.
You hear like clanking around, like from inside the bathroom. It definitely sounds like there's something happening in there. But after like a minute or two, the door will open again, and it is a completely different person.
Like demeanor wise?
Demeanor wise and appearance wise. He has a fleshy, like pale skin tone. He has the human ears. He doesn't look patchwork anymore. He has blonde hair.
Yo.
And he looks like pissed at you.
Yo, do you have art of this?
I have a sketch, like, kinda.
Let me know when you get an art of that so I can actually make that token for you.
Yeah, I can give you like temp art if you want to show stream, but I'm getting proper art done now.
Yeah.
It looks something like this. I'll put in Deadbeats chat.
Thank you.
But like without the pointy ears.
Oh, yo. Hold on. I'm gonna.
Oh.
Can we? Yeah. Give me a moment.
Look at this cute normal boy.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you here in a second. I'm gonna make this token real freaking quick. Just so we can see what's going on. I have to
immersion.
Yes, get that immersion. I also have to make sure that I have to remake everyone's tokens anyways. But I will get this done real quick.
I'll spoil you in chat. I'm getting like, because I made his whole family based off the Addams family. I really wanted like an old painting style picture of his family.
Oh, nice.
So I'm getting that commissioned, and it has him like when he was still alive. So I'll have like better art soon for that.
Okay, cool. Okay, then I'm gonna do this temporarily. Boop, boop, boop. Token complete. Boop. Okay, so you will. Sorry, I'm still learning. Smile.
Oh my god.
Yeah, select shot. Close. What the heck? Well, I thought I had this. Yeah, select this one. There we go. Yay, did it. Yay.
Yeah.
So you'll see this individual walk out of the bathroom.
Huh. And why are you mad?
Oh, I'm not mad. I just generally look like this. So you gonna tell me what's up or not?
I thought Summer was talking for a second. I got thrown for such a loop. I'm so sorry. Anyways, continue.
We're looking for someone.
Who?
A killer.
Oh, fantastic. Great. That's just even better for my record. He'll go and like sit on the bed / chair and like cross his legs and cross his arms, like really like upset to be here.
Actually, it actually might be good for you. I mean, if we catch this famed killer, we'll likely be pardoned. But I just wanted to see if you had any means of escaping. Do you plan on running?
What, currently?
Soon. Away from those who have us in, you kind of pulls at his collar a little bit, restrictive conditions.
Nice toy you got there. Is it just jewelry? Is it something else?
It's a memento from Logan.
A willing memento?
All I'd say is to stick around for a little while. If you do plan on running, it could cause our little escape to be momentary.
Believe it or not, I don't plan on running for the moment. I have previous investments with the big one.
Interesting.
Let's just say I'm keeping an eye on it for now. But should an escape ever arise, or you need help with your memento, I do know my way around magic. Maybe I could mess with it sometime. Something.
I'll keep that in mind, Piper. Well, hour grows late. We should get our beauty sleep. You and I, probably more so than most, right? And then Victor's gonna stand up, walk. There's a very kind of a little bit OCD with the way he kind of pulls back his covers and like the duvet, makes it super neat before going into the bed. Kind of gets the pillows to absolutely perfect. You see like a deep sigh from his. It's probably not going to be as comfortable as his cell, ironically, considering like they kind of pampered him with some stuff, and he kind of got it right. But kind of carefully goes to bed, and not another word.
Oh, I gotta let the other one back in. So sorry if he, I don't know, chews on your cape or something. I don't know.
Tell him not to, if you would.
Ugh. You think he listens to me?
Very well.
It goes back in the bathroom, more clanking, comes back out as zombie boy again. He goes, hello! Oh, he's sleeping now. Okay. And he jumps in his bed.
Oh my. Man,
His bed, not Cicero's, dude.
No,
But
that's
like,
not.
what if fan artist?
What if they just snuggle? World's your oyster.
Just two undead in the same room, dude.
Two undead sitting in a hot tub.
Ew.
That poor hot
Yeah.
That drain is gonna be a mess.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay, let me close that. Update that. Close that. Boop, boop. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you guys all go to sleep. Karis, are you doing anything?
No, Karis is just resting. She's not interested in going out of her way to interact with this group
Gotcha.
right now.
Okay. And then Logan, after you stare at the city, looking around, seeing what's happening, is there anything else in particular that you would be doing?
Just returning to the room with a nice cup of coffee from some, one of the ones that for some reason probably came from like a cheap diner, but has that Greek lettering around the side. That was like 50 cents, like that cup of coffee.
Yeah. Something just really just easy and cheap. Yeah, no, I gotcha. So Logan would walk back into the room, and Karis, you're just, I'm assuming, vibing at this point on your twin bed.
Karis would probably look up and just in a moment of being a little shit, she would be like, "Oh, you brought me coffee?"
He takes out a flask from his coat and pops it open and starts pouring it into the coffee, and like gives a wry smile, but doesn't even acknowledge really, just like,
That was more of a response than Karis was expecting. She got her little jab, and now she's returning to vibing.
Mm-hmm.
I would have expected you to be asleep by now.
Been in and out, dozing here and there. Have a hard time sleeping.
Why is that?
She shrugs. Just can't stay asleep. Took you long enough to get back in here.
I had some things I needed to do.
Secret things?
Well, if you mean getting coffee, then sure, certainly yes. Very secret.
I see. She'll just kind of lean back. She's probably at this point propped up against like the bed frame and just vibing, watching him doing whatever.
Yes. He just sits down. Logan just sits down in a chair, still facing the door, and begins to sip his coffee.
All right.
I think Karis, after some awkward moments of of silence, she'll finally she'll like lean forward a bit, and nod in his direction. So, what's your deal?
Care to expand upon that inquiry, detective?
You seem strangely invested in everything. Doesn't feel right. Hasn't from the beginning. So, I'm asking, what's your deal?
Surely you've been involved in cases where the culprit escaped and there was no justice served.
Sure, but I don't tend to attach myself.
Well, imagine a career-defining case, one that you spend years working on, and you fail, everyone involved, and yourself included.
And this is that case for you.
Yes, this is that case for me. He takes another big drink.
All right. That's more of an answer than I was expecting.
Well, if we're sharing, that's the sip. If we're sharing. I'm acting. I'm holding a fake cup over here. Don't you worry. It's
Nice.
acting.
Nice. The theater.
Exactly. Except when you do it, it's like a little raccoon doing it. It's very funny. Anyway. So, you finally going to explain how you got your moniker?
Some case has gone wrong. Might have gotten a little too enthusiastic. She cringes visibly. Doesn't seem like she's too happy about it, and she's not bothering to hide her distaste.
We've all done things we're not happy about. Comes with the job. If anything, it means you care.
Might have cared too much. Or maybe not enough. I don't know.
Well, then maybe this case for both of us will help resolve our issues.
We'll see.
We will
What a-
indeed.
For what it's worth, I hope you get closure.
Me too. And he like takes another sip and then like goes back to staring at the door.
All right. So after that, you two would go to sleep. Correct.
Yep. Eventually.
All
I
right.
keep staring at the door until I pass out. I
Pass
assume
out on the-
from
on the-
staring
on
at a
the
door.
chair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looking at the door, waiting for something to happen, and then just passing out at that point. All right. Within the shelter.
Wait, was
Yeah?
that hasn't been Logan's picture this whole time, right? It changed, right?
Yeah.
Please. Oh my god. Thank you.
Well, are you talking about the tokens? Yeah, I just updated everyone's
Yes.
tokens.
Oh god. I looked up and I was like, what the Okay.
That's always been that's always been his picture, but yeah.
No,
yeah.
don't do this now. No, you can't go back on it.
Oh, well, I mean, like, yes, the token has changed, but the picture has always been the same.
He's always been that angry. It's
he's
just more
always
zoomed
been-
in now.
Yeah, he's always been that mad. Yeah, that has always been his art piece. It's just like recreated the token.
Dodger's losing it, dude. Dodger, no.
Dodger. Yes, that's what his face has always looked like, but the token is different. So it's a different position, if that makes sense.
I've never complained about the way your face looks.
I like how we all got
Rude.
zoomed in a little bit and then Dodger got zoomed out.
Dodger losing. Look, I'm using everyone's
Because
art.
I'm so handsome.
We need the big picture.
The jawline.
I just had to make the remake everyone's tokens real quick, and okay, 1 second. Let me just go ahead and. So everyone rests well at this point. I feel like we got some really good RP moments there. So bravo, everyone.
Next time Joe's food driver interrupts my RP with him, I'm gonna come have some words with him about Cotton Eye Joe.
Have some words with him about Cotton Eye Joe. All right, let me see this.
Just angrily sing the entire song at him.
Yes.
1 second. Boop. Boop. And boop. Boop. And a boop. There you go. Got more jawline there. Does that work?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. The jawline has been now defined. Everything's good. So, within the shelters of the West Grand Inn, you all awaken. Your level of exhaustion removed. and fully rested within the morning. The sun the snow continues to break through. As you all are ready to go. Is there anything you guys like to do in the morning, or anything you guys would like to investigate? Like what are you guys doing now that a brand new day has started? Should I ask Logan, who would be leading the party, or if anyone else is doing anything in particular?
When everyone wakes up, whatever happens, Logan's already down in the lobby waiting for everyone. He's been up since 4:30, like everyone's old man ever.
Yes.
God.
Watch the sun go up.
Yeah.
That is exactly what my dad does.
He already woke up, had toast and coffee, and is waiting for second breakfast because you all are taking too long.
I think Piper would wake up pretty early and come down and do like a 7-Eleven run.
Okay.
To the marketplace. Logan would notice that he has his hood up and like he has like black gloves on. He's trying to like hide his face.
So let's do that then. The morning arrives. Waiting in the lobby would be Logan, drinking another cup of coffee. Already had his just a really basic, because again, keep in mind, Logan, your money is non-existent at this point. So you probably
I'm just sitting in the lobby.
You're sitting in the lobby having the free coffee they offer everyone else, and probably like a bag of crackers.
What idiot wouldn't have the free breakfast? Come on.
Yeah, exactly. There definitely would be the cheapest free breakfast here, but it's there for anyone that stays within the West Grand Motel. And you'll pipe Hellebore rather as you walk out. You would see, Logan probably eating one of the free stale, definitely offering day olds from the local baker, is what the motel would be offering for its breakfast. Eating the stale muffin, drinking the hot coffee. Hellebore, do you just walk by Logan or attempt to sneak by?
Attempt to sneak because it's Piper, and Piper's a tricky little bitch.
I need to roll for this. I need to roll for this.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you are in Piper mode, is that correct?
Yes, so he has like the blonde hair, like regular skin tone right now.
Now I've got that, so I can just do this now. So boom.
Oh hell yeah!
So that's what I'm saying. Like just let me know who you're gonna be, and I'll switch your token. So right. Piper, go and roll a stealth check, Piper. And this is normal rolls. Everyone's well rested at this point. And Logan, give me a actually, hold on. So you rolled a 13. Doing the Yugi boy. Perception. Oh yeah. You don't even have to roll. Because as you begin to as you walk out, Logan, you observe a blonde-haired individual robed trying to rush by you.
Does it look the accurate shape of one of my companions?
It's the same coat and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Logan just... Where are you going?
And then you would notice that the patched up face appears to be that of a young man. But definitely the same facial features as Hellebore.
He'll look over at Logan. Pharmacy, been off my meds for 3 weeks. Getting my stuff.
Will it impact all of this in some way?
My allergies, yes. My pain tolerance, yes. My stress management, yes.
All right, well, enjoy.
And he keeps going out the door. I'm going to the pharmacy, baby.
Yeah, Logan turns back to the tray of day-old pastries and begins to munch on one.
I don't know why, but I am loving Motel RP right now.
I'm doing a 7-Eleven run.
I'm loving Motel RP right now. All right. So you head on over to the West Crest Marketplace, arriving within the 24-hour pharmacy. As you walk in, you kind of see the flash of the shard light as you enter, because it kind of gives like the sound of like a almost fey-like charm, or like a fey-like chime, as it kind of like calmly resonates in, sensing your presence as you walk in.
Can't believe I'm fucking getting my medicine from a goddamn 7-Eleven. Something along those lines, muttering to himself.
Yeah. Piper, as you walk in, you see a cutout of something that gives you pause. Allow me to pull up my notes real quick. As the DM wrings his hands. So, you see a cutout of your father, Dr. Ignatius Hellebore. And the cutout specifically is advertising an announcement that he's making of the new Hellebore Scholarship Program at the Beardthorn Academia. In further description, he'll be speaking about the future of wizards and alchemists at Beardthorn Academia of Joltan over the next few weeks. One of his first classes will be in the next couple of days.
Dad, why? Oh, he like gets real angry looking at it. Oh god. He like pulls out a keychain and he stabs the cardboard cutout with a key or something and then walks away.
As you do that, the fucking doctor behind the glass area is like, "Hey!"
Sorry!
So you walk in. Do you even get your medicine, or do you just leave the pharmacy at that point?
No, he gets his medicine because he's like, I'm a doctor, I gotta get my multivitamins.
So you turn around, go to the door. It gives the Fey-like chime again. You sigh, you turn around, you walk back to the doctor who literally just yelled at you.
Sorry.
He stares you down.
He'll go to the counter. Okay. I need multivitamin, I need a CNS stimulant of the methylfaxine class, I need citrine hydrochloride, I need phenyl vaccine, and I need ibuprofen.
He'll blink a little bit over at you. You realize some of these require a script, right?
No, these should all be over the counter. Just point me in the right direction.
He looks at the list again.
Essentially, multivitamin, caffeine pills, over-the-counter allergy medication, and painkillers.
Don't give me lip. He says to you, just a very grumpy, very angry man right now.
Just the right area.
And, yeah, so he'll point over to where you need to go.
Okay, do you have any general medical/alchemy kits? Or is there another store around here that you can point me in the direction of that would have those?
Okay. He said, so when you say alchemy kit, he'll point over to the across the street and he'll be like, "That's Wumu. She should be opening soon. She sells herbalism and alchemy. That'll be 5 credits for what you needed."
Okay, fine. He pays 5.
You keeping track of your health?
I'm keeping track of my health.
You'd cross over to the street and see a female rhyme elf who is just opening up her section. And she'll turn over to you and be like, "Early morning for you?"
Yes. No lines at the stores.
Come in. And as you open again, the same chime, Fey-like chime sound just resonates through the area as she'll
He cringes at it every time.
Yeah. As you walk around, you actually see a variety of herbs and plants, almost as if you're walking into someone's greenhouse. As she gets behind her stand, you see you also see a variety of what I could describe as personalized alchemist tools in different color schemes.
Ooh, fancy.
Along with a variety of thin vials Potions, by the way, I don't know if you guys ever knew this in D&D games, but potions aren't like these giant ass beakers of liquid that you chug down. They're actually extremely thin vials that you kind of just take a little. It's almost like a spoonful of cough medicine. It's just a very thin amount that does the same effect. And
It's like a shot.
Yeah, exactly. And so you'll see a lot of these thin vials and stands of potions that have already been created, all with variety titles and names for the potions. Of course, you recognize potions of healings and greater healings, but some other things that you typically don't see are potions of frost resist and potions of advantage, frost breath, and growth. Some pretty advanced wares. And she goes, "All right then, sir. Oh, how may I help you today?"
Just standard run-of-the-mill alchemy kit, please.
All right then, 50 credits, please. And she pulls out like the default one and pulls it and hands it out there. Is there any sort of like color scheme you're looking for? We've got in red, green, blue. Younger alchemists coming in all the time, and they want to make a statement.
He cringes because he doesn't have that money.
She'll look over at you.
He'll just slowly start walking out of the store.
She'll raise an eyebrow and goes, "Did you not want the kit?"
Money. Bye.
Wait.
Stops.
Come in.
Goes in.
She looks over and... How many credits do you have?
15.
She's just... You just kind of see her as if she's having this internal conflict and... What is your... Do you currently have a job, sir? Engaging responsibilities? Are you part of the academia?
No. Okay, here. Idea. How about I pay 15? Oh no, you wouldn't really care about that.
She'll go over and it's just like, excuse me?
15, and I get you into this seminar at the academia with Dr. Ignatius Hellebore?
She smirks a little and says, I'm already going to the seminar.
Yeah, that's what I assume.
How about this? I'll give you the kit for 15. However, and this is to be an oath amongst alchemists, I would like you to return here with 5 potions of healing.
Okay.
Very well.
He in his mind, he's like, this is a steal. This lady's stupid.
Yeah. She offers her hand.
I'll shake it.
And then she holds out a hand for the 15 credits.
He'll pay.
And then, at that point, you just kind of see her give you the alchemist kit with everything that's there. And she will, 5. Oh boy, would she do that? Oh no, well, actually, I'll leave it up to you. And when would I get my healing potions by?
He thinks, how long would it normally take to like find the ingredients for a healing potion, say, in this area, because it's very industrial?
Well, so now we're in the city, but if you were to leave out into the more naturistic regions, the herbs that are required to create a potion of healing are common enough to the studious alchemist.
Well, I guess I could also run by the academy and bitch at my
What
dad
about
and be
this
like,
alchemist?
Dad, I need to make stuff.
Yeah, but of course, you can tell that she seems to be very interested in education, like educating you. Maybe being part of the, maybe being a instructor. Maybe once upon a time seeking to be an instructor, or may have been an instructor at one point. Maybe persuasion might be a nature to see if you can get more from her.
He twitches his eye. A week.
I think that's suitable. You have a week then. However, if you don't have the potions, don't bother showing up at my store.
Twitches his eye again. Okay, I'm gonna go before I turn into a gross monster now. Bye.
Yes, I too am a gross monster in the morning. Farewell.
Eugene from his pocket waves at her.
Okay.
This is like the side quest that stays in the bottom of your journal for the entire game.
All right, I go in, I walk up to Logan, I slap 2 pills down on the table, I say, juice up, old man. And then he goes upstairs.
What? What?
Amazing.
Do I know what these? Do I recognize these
It's just pills for migraines.
No, I slapped down a multivitamin and a caffeine pill.
Oh, multivitamin, gotcha. Yeah, you'd recognize
Juice
that.
up, old man.
All right, yeah. He for some reason puts them in his coffee and then drinks it.
I was imagining a gummy multivitamin, which makes that very funny.
Still puts it in the coffee. The little bear floats there looking at him, and he just
Amazing. It's like a marshmallow.
I'm now this party's prime physician.
Great.
I'm everybody's prime. Yep. It's time. You're all gonna get healthy. We're all gonna be on multivitamins. It's gonna be great.
Does it give me a benefit?
It makes you feel better on the inside.
No, no, it doesn't give you a benefit. Hold on one second.
Oh, I guess I'll also go start, like, knocking on Dash's door.
Yeah. Dash would open it immediately. He's definitely been awake for a while. He's, like, already gone downstairs and gotten him and Eli coffees and...
It's Piper! He doesn't say that.
Oh, hey!
Though. He doesn't say it. He just looks like that, though.
Oh! Whoa, Piper, what happened?
Dad's in town. Don't go to the academy.
Oh, okay.
Just avoid all costs. No.
Okay. Do you know that your body's back together?
It won't be for long.
Do you know that your body's back
okay
together?
He'll drop the disguise self for a second and then re-put it back on. I'm still disgusting.
I don't think you're disgusting.
I'm
but
disgusting.
You definitely look different.
Good or bad?
Different good or bad?
Yes.
I was a little worried when I first saw you, you know, because sorry, hold on. Like, close the door so that he's like in the hall with him in case Eli like sorry.
You know that meme of Tommy Lee Jones looking over the newspaper? That's Eli in bed looking over his notebook.
Yeah, and then he'll just kind of lean against the door and be like, I mean, Piper, you know, I was just glad to see that you were, I don't know, around. It had been a really long time since I had seen you, so yeah, I mean, it was concerning to see you looking like you were made of lots of things, but I don't know. I'm just glad that you're around in my life again, I guess.
He do like tiny tsundere blush. And he does the, okay, shut up and give me a hug. I haven't given you a hug this whole time. The idiot's been in charge.
Oh, okay. give him one of them big, like, back-cracking hugs.
Okay, but yeah, don't go to Beard Throne. Dad's there. He's still... My family still fucking hates your family, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Also...
I feel really guilty about that.
Question, because the other idiot is too stupid to ask and hasn't asked yet, even though I've told him 5 times.
Sorry,
how
are
did
you talking about? Are you? I just need. Are you talking about you?
To me, same head. One is
Okay.
stupid, one is me. Oh
Okay.
God, how do I? He like pinches the bridge of his nose. How did you find out I was in jail? Because I don't think what I did was bad enough to get on the news, and I doubt you look at every record.
No, Cooper found out somehow, and he came to me. He said that it would be doing him a favor if I could help you out. Obviously, I wanted to help you out anyway, but somehow he found out about it.
He like looks really, really like confused. Like, my families fucking hate each other. Why would my family talk to Cooper?
I don't know.
Oh, it might have been Lily.
Do they still talk?
I have no idea. She's ever since she went on her. I blame your brother for that, by the way. Ever since she went on her religious journey or whatever, been a fucking weirdo.
I don't know. I mean, like, Cooper and I get along a lot better now, but I still don't ask him personal questions, really. You know, but I can ask him for you for sure.
If I'm just worried, if he's talking to Dad or Mom, probably a bad sign. If he's talking to Lily, she's a weirdo, but she needs somebody to put a ring on that finger, so hey, I'm all for it.
Oh, you think that? Oh, okay. I'll ask.
She was crazy.
I'll find out.
She was, you know how, you know how he was with her. She was the same back. She's,
Okay.
You're so lucky you have a brother and not a sister. She's a pain in the ass and kept stealing my heels.
I mean, she was always really nice to me.
You didn't have to live with her.
I'll laugh. That's fair. You didn't have to live with Cooper.
Okay, I'm gonna go let the demon back in my head. He rummages through his pocket. He hands you 2 pills. Take these. Here's an extra for Eli. Get healthy. I'm going to sleep for another hour.
What are they? What are they?
Vitamins and caffeine.
Cocaine.
He'll look at them. They obviously look different, but he'll still follow up with, which one is which?
The yellow one's the multivitamin. Give one to Eli.
Okay. Thank you. I'll go back in the room. He gave me a multivitamin for you. Oh my God.
It's not math, I swear. That was 2 of my past characters. It's not this one, I swear.
The multivitamin.
Yeah. Here. he'll put the multivitamin and the caffeine pill right next to the coffee, I guess.
And
If you want them.
You trust these?
Oh yeah. Oh, I totally trust Piper.
So how exactly do you know Piper?
We grew up in the same town. Well, he had to leave when we were like 6 or 7. But I knew him for years, and I don't think that he would ever do anything to hurt me, for sure. Hey, sort of, well, kind of speaking of that, he'll like sit on the bed, on his bed, not your bed. Say, I don't know all the details, but I know that we're going to be asking a lot of you today. And I meant it when I said that I would do anything I can to ensure your safety. I know from your experience before this, maybe you don't want to trust me. I hope my actions will put your mind at ease a bit. But yeah.
There's a notable, like, 5 to 6 second silence before Eli speaks again. I'll simply say, son, I think you might be in the wrong line of work.
What do you mean, sir?
Well, to be blunt, you are probably the most honest prod I've ever encountered.
Is that, sorry, is that bad?
Don't know yet. What I do know is that whatever happens today, don't protect me.
I'm gonna ignore that request, sir, respectfully. He'll still stand up and put on his jacket.
I love Dash.
Now you get it, right? Now I can. I want to be Dash too.
Oh my God.
We're all Dash now.
Request denied, sir. I can't do that.
Puts on glasses. I'll give you some privacy. And he'll open the door and step out into the hallway and shut it. He'll hang out in the hallway and like kind of wait until he's ready, basically.
Eli will go through the motions and after a handful of minutes, come out.
Oh my gosh. So good. All right. Anything else you guys doing for a morning routine? Victor, are you also...
He would have come out at some point.
Okay.
Nothing special.
Okay.
I go
Karis?
back to being my gross, goopy self.
Yeah, you do. Look at that goopy boy. Hello. Karis, anything?
Karis would have been up pretty early, I feel like, and she would have looked exhausted, but she would have woken herself up through the morning.
All right.
She would have probably been tossing and turning for as long as she was trying to sleep.
You don't remember exactly what you were dreaming about, but a piercing voice echoed in your mind. It's asking you 3 simple words. Where are we? And that's all you remember.
Oh God. Yeah, that would have been bothering her. That would have stuck. She's not pleased.
All right. Everybody's got the lore. Everybody's got the lore. Okay, so morning in Joltan. By the way, the academia is misspelled. So it's supposed to be Beard Throne. Some people were upset that it said Beard Thorn, and I was like, that's right, the knockoff school of Beard Thorn. It's here.
I thought that it was just because it's been like a long time, right? I thought that maybe the name was just skewed over time.
No, I wanted to. Yeah, that's right. Eric Beardthorn. Yeah, morning break. You guys have you've been fully rested. You've been able to have your free breakfast and your multivitamin.
Yeah.
What do you do now? University of Beardthorn Online. Go ahead and get your degree. Not accredited. So yeah, what do you guys do? What's next? What's the next step?
Well, once everyone's downstairs, I would once again turn to our toy maker and be like, I defer to you.
All right. Now we know where they are. We know where to make contact. I know their protocols from 7 years ago. I don't know if anything's changed, and I honestly don't know how they feel about me right now. I do know how they feel about prods, but that's something I don't think we can avoid with people like you. You look at Logan in the mix.
Well, that's because they haven't met whatever name I had before. Morgan Thorne,
There it is.
international criminal who just tried to hijack a plane.
you're
or starship, whatever we call them in this universe.
That's dumb.
listen. My kids know who you are. That's how I knew who you were. They're gonna know.
Even if I put on a voice and I talk like this.
Probably, especially if you put on a voice and talk like that.
Well, I tried.
So the deception card is probably going to be off the table.
Strange. I guess we'll have to rely on one of our other comrades. And he looks directly at the other two prots, just like,
I'm Ted Smith.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very good at lying.
Well, then I guess we're down to one.
Gotcha. All right.
But don't you mean two? He'll sort of glance at Victor.
He didn't have to question my capabilities. I already know how to blend in, just like one of you. Whilst he's wearing this completely outdated clothing.
We'll point him go Ruffles.
Chad, I need fan art of Victor going, "How's it going, fellow kids?" In Discord. Thank you very much.
Well, then I guess myself and Dash and this one. He sort of points to the squirrely looking creature that he just can't deal with. We will wait for you.
Well,
to finish your reconnoiter.
I actually think that Dash could get away with it. We tear the sleeves off, roughen him up a little bit. He look like muscle. As long as he doesn't
I would prefer you don't tear the sleeves off one of my deputized agents.
I'm just
it's okay. I rip these shirts all the time.
Oh my god.
Of course he does. I'm just saying we could make him look like a muscle. Muscle can be dumb. That's fine.
Well, as long as you don't have to talk, I suppose it could be done. But then that leaves me with this one, and that is unpleasant.
I'll peel your skin.
See what I was saying? I like my skin.
To be fair, none of this is supposed to be pleasant.
All right. Well, then I guess it's me and the Skinner over here.
Have fun.
Lovely. He just takes another drink of coffee.
Karis can't help but be amused. She sees the humor in this.
Piper will plant Eugene in Dash's pocket.
Is there something are you trying to secretly do it?
No, he just does it. He just puts it in his coat pocket or something.
I was gonna say, I feel like it would be really difficult to miss that.
In case you need a hand. And so I can keep an eye on you.
You see Helibor give you a severed hand, or what appears to be a severed hand with googly eyes, and just puts it in your pocket.
Nice.
He grew up with this shit. He knows.
Yeah.
Karis nods at Dash and says, "You ready, partner?"
Yeah. Wait. he'll take his jacket off and he'll just easily rip the two sleeves off of his shirt.
No.
You realize are you gonna be all right? It's cold.
I was supposed to rip the sleeves off.
I don't think we were
God.
serious.
No,
Dash.
Well, I already did it now.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hang on, let me. Eli will reach over and actually he'll pull out a tiny screwdriver from his. No, he has thieves' tools as well. He'll pull that out.
Are you gonna screw that shirt back on?
He'll make a screwing motion and it'll glow very faintly, and I will cast mending.
Oh, thank God
nice.
one of us has mending.
I was just gonna say, does
God.
anyone have mending to save me from myself?
1 second. I have to do a thing. There we go. And
Awesome.
all right. And
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Karis will pat Dash on the back. Just like,
So I leave. So I'm leaving the sleeves on.
you're leaving the sleeves on.
Okay. Do I just? Am I?
Just
Am I
make
just?
sure
Am I?
we're
Am I
You're
this?
perfect. Just wing it.
Okay.
You're there to look intimidating, Dash.
I think
Oh.
there may have been a misunderstanding here. They don't like prots, but they deal with them. They probably have people like you in their pocket all over, everywhere, especially here. So what we need to figure out is what information do we feed them to tell them why we're here, and we need a bargaining chip. I have an idea for that.
All right.
What's your idea?
Well, when you first pitched this to me to look at Logan, I told you that my condition was you have to look the other way.
As you look towards Logan, he's staring out the window, not even looking at you.
Literally looking.
Visual puns.
I'm going to give them what they wanted from me 7 years ago.
Is that safe for you?
Well, no, absolutely not.
Dash looks concerned.
We don't have much of a choice, though, do we?
Not too much. Do you have a specific contact waiting that you know of anyway?
I mean, I know who worked at the place 7 years ago. If they're still there, if they didn't change their personnel, so to speak, should be okay.
All right. Well, we're relying on you, Eli.
So what are we telling them? Detective.
Karis looks at Logan.
Yeah, sir.
What? What are you
Lost.
telling them?
Yes, they're gonna want to know why we're here, what we're after.
Oh, I just assumed you would make something up.
Well, we're making this contact for information, are we not?
Yeah. Look, you're correct. Okay. Here's the plan. The group of you go and insinuate that you are looking for this copycat of Facade in hopes that someone may or may not know where to find them because you're looking for their services in dealing with, I don't know, someone like me. In the meantime, myself and the doctor here will go and see what we can see from the crime scene of the most recent attack.
Hell's bent on the deception route. You want me to lie to these people?
Well, look, I'm sure with your history and them, they'll expect lies, so we might as well give them some truth. We will be at the scene of the crime investigating. You can simply say that you would rather I not be around to do so, and then, well, it all sort of works out by itself, doesn't it? With any luck, our criminal might come for us.
I don't like that.
Is there any reason why they wouldn't want to just tell us where he is so we can take him out? Does he have any connection to this group? I don't see why they would protect him. So if we played it straight, we might just get information with less risk.
Well, at the moment, we have no information at all regarding their relationship with this fellow.
That's
And if
why
it
I'm
is a
asking
copycat-
Eli.
All right, then. Back to the window I go.
So this is
Shut the
a
hell up, bad dad.
well, this is a case that's what 20 years old, and I probably know about as much as he does about it. That's to say nothing. I don't know who's involved with who here. What I do know is that they don't operate pro bono. They will want something in return, and if they see that I'm out, they're just as likely to kill me as put me in service again. I'm gonna have to make it worth their while.
May I make a suggestion?
Please.
I don't think we bring up Facade yet. If they have any connection to him and they know who this person is, it might spook him. Facade disappeared for 2 decades. We don't want to spook him away for even longer. I would suggest going there, offering yourselves for work, looking to get back into things. That way, you'll garner some trust. They see you're doing that, and then in a little bit of time, after you've done some work for them, then you just bring up the fact that Facade is active again. Like a slight rumor. Oh, did you hear about this? And maybe someone who knows more about it there will accidentally spill the information. If we go there asking for the information, it might just cause it to be... They might ask why we're so intrigued. They might get involved themselves. We don't want that.
How long do we have? Because that could take months.
That's the problem. We don't have that long. If we keep this up, more killings could occur.
I mean, it might be worth 1 or 2 more deaths. It means we
It's
catch
worth
him.
no more.
Very well.
What department do you work for again?
It's one in northern Ishtar. It's a
Get dashed, son.
small offshoot, if you will. Private investigations of that sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Can Harris roll an insight on
Can
that?
we roll insight on that?
I really need.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Especially after what he said to me last night. Dear God.
Yeah.
Bullshit's in the air. Not for Hellebore, though, and not for Eli. This is all pretty normal stuff.
The cops know.
It's the cops.
Oh, yeah, the cops absolutely know.
Karis isn't gonna say anything, but she's definitely gonna give him just like this big deadpan stare.
Victor might as well have said, I'm not a vampire. And I was like, what? No one was asking that, buddy.
All I'm saying is we don't want to scare him off. Or her.
Well,
Or they.
use your best judgment in how you'd like to deal with this issue. I'm offering myself as bait, but if you can come up with another way, fine. However, we do not have time as a luxury.
What if we just offer up Eli and then bust him out later?
That would work.
Cold
If you're okay
blooded.
with if you're okay with going after these people, it might be rather dangerous. But I'm all for that.
I think that should be a last resort, to be honest. We can't guarantee his safety that way. We don't know what'll happen in the meantime.
Fair.
How, for those of you with badges at the table, how feasible would it be to get access to old case information?
Well, at this point, I suppose we could go to one of the local bureaus, but I feel the undercover nature of this operation probably limits us in that capacity.
The thing about killers like this is that you might be able to find someone who is obsessive over it. Find a fan of the whole thing. Maybe they'll have information that might help us along.
Oh, you know some things about these types of fans?
I've had one or two myself there, Logan.
Oh. Logan looks catty as hell right now. Oh, you have? And tell me, how helpful are they?
Some of them are better than the detectives they send after you.
In their ability to find you, or?
More just interest in the case.
I love stalkers.
Hobbyists. I'm sure there'll be some in the city. Especially some that might have traveled this far just to learn about the latest facade. I mean, it was a legend, after all.
So you're saying you'd rather pursue that avenue?
I'm just saying instead of going into a department and risking giving away the operation, finding some hobbyists might just help lend some information in the right direction.
Well, that's not what I was asking.
Dash, the old men are fighting again.
I thought that they were talking about actual fans for a while. I'm really lost.
Oh, honey. Oh, yeah, Elivor pats his
Dash.
arm. It's okay. It's okay.
Karis also pats him. Double pat.
Oh, thanks, guys.
All right, so step one. The main group should proceed to establish contact with our underground organizations and see what we can find. From there, we will then proceed to your plan and determine if there's anyone worth discussing our investigation with. I would, however, still like to go examine the scene of the crime at some point as well.
I like crime.
I know you do.
Yeah, you do. All right. So the party is splitting up, is that correct?
It's up to the party. We can do 1, 2, 3 in that order, or we can do like 1 and 2 at the same time. Like, it doesn't matter.
We should all probably go to the Mafia.
Sure. I can just wait
Yeah.
outside and not be immediately detected.
Is that what you'd like to do?
I think that would be wise, just in case, you know,
Sure.
All right.
fight breaks out.
All right then.
I'm still level 2. Go squish.
As you all, so you all are heading over to the bar. Who will be entering the bar?
If I'm posing as muscle, should I be the one who goes in first?
Out of character, I would love to see that. Yes.
I would also love to see that.
Indeed, yes.
Okay. I guess if I'm told to go in first, I will go in first.
Wait a second. I want to go in the bar. Dashy, come here.
Huh?
I take the hand out of your pocket.
Oh. Okay.
I give the hand to Logan instead. I want to go in the bar. I'll squeeze you if something goes bad.
Normally, I'd say this was insane, but it actually makes sense. All right.
Take
And he
my
sticks-
hand, old man.
Sticks it in his pocket.
All right, keep your hand in your pocket. I'll squeeze you. I'll give you. I almost said I'll give you the squeeze if something goes bad. I get ready
some
to
reason-
go in with everybody else.
Logan still has a cup of coffee in his hand and like gives you a little cheers and then drinks from it again.
Okay.
All right. Does that will it be Eli, Dash, and Hellebore going into the bar? Everyone waiting outside?
Do we want to get everyone in there except for Logan?
I mean, we could do that. Like, I can just telepathically have my familiar be like, "Hey, yo, tap tap, we're something's going down." If we all just
Yeah,
want to go in.
I'll be across the street, like just,
Watching. All right,
hanging. Yeah.
so everyone will be going inside except Logan.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have my boy. Take good care of him. If his googly eye falls off, I blame you.
I put him in my back pocket, and I do not care about the eyes.
All right.
Oh God, I meant to squeeze your butt, dude. No.
Uh-oh.
Why am I still ass slapping even when I'm not playing a character with guidance?
So everyone will be walking into the bar except Logan, correct? Any sort of
Correct.
entrance that you guys will be making when you walk in? Like, are you all walking in together, or like is someone walking in first to see what's
I
going
will
on?
Dash up
again.
front.
Yeah,
Dash
if I'm posing as Muscle, I will walk in first.
Okay.
Oh.
I
Before going in as well.
prestidigitation to give him a menacing aura, like the wind to sweep in when he opens the door.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Menacing.
Cicero's going to look at Eli and say, "What about our relationship, along with Hellebore? How should we pose that? Are we friends of yours? Are we?"
I mean, it's a bar. You can be here for a drink.
So pretend we don't know you, or just have a drink with you?
I've also had connections to the underworld before. Organ selling takes you really far in the business.
Very well.
So what you're saying is they might know you here.
I doubt it here, but worst comes to worst, just say I'm a friend of the business.
All right. So you all are ready to enter the bar with the plan that you have there. Okay. Then the following will happen.
You walk in, everyone shoots.
Pew!
You all walk in, and I'll paint the scene here. You'll have Dash, I'm assuming, stepping forward as you're walking through. The Muscle, of course. And it is a rather quiet, rather peaceful bar as all of you walk in. Eli, you immediately recognize this man. And as he turns up, he recognizes you. He'll actually get up and walk over to you. And give you a hug.
Oh.
And then just say, "I'm sorry." And that is where we will stop today's session of
Ruthless.
of Deadbeats to figure out who's this man. Why is he apologizing? What's happened? We'll find out
You were
next
gonna say
week.
he hugs you, then stabs you.
And I'm sorry, stabs.
Sorry for what? This.
And we'll actually figure out. We'll actually figure out what that all means. So that's where we're stopping for today. Thank you guys so much for playing. Good session. Very good session.
Yay.
Who is he? We don't know. We don't know who he is. Eli doesn't even know. I mean, Snake doesn't even know who he is.
Nope.
Who the dude?
We're currently playing ads for a couple minutes, and then we'll start fan art. So, because everyone's screaming like fan art. I'm like, we're gonna do some fan art. Great session, guys. That was wonderful. That was some top tier RP from everyone.
Yay.
Yeah, it was nice to have like basically an RP episode with this group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also very glad we did have that opportunity to actually get here and to do that. So, Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out everything and what happens.
I'm sorry for barking at you.
I will express it's not like a somber, I will, just to kind of give a general demeanor. He kind of like walks up, like sort of not like somberly or sad. He walks up with a purpose, sees Eli, almost as if expecting him, by the way. Like his face doesn't seem super surprised. And he'll just, like kind of like not like a huge embrace, but just sort of like a hey man, I'm sorry. So if that'll give you a little piece of little sets the scene of what's happened, like if you were actually like watching the scene, you know. But what he's sorry for, we will find out next session.
All this fan art!
Now it is time for fan art. You guys ready for some fan art?
Yeah.
Guys, we gotta leave town. My dad's here. Don't tell my dad I'm here.
Yeah, there's definitely some.
I don't want my dad to know I'm here, guys. We gotta go.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff with that, with that as well that we'll be going into.
Dodger.
Yeah, what?
Answer the question.
Who?
Huh? What?
Dodger? What?
Yeah, just nothing.
Okay. I was like,
Stuff
what
happening in Deadbeats chat.
I'm like, what's happening? All right.
Someone said, why is Dash? I don't have an answer.
Great question.
Yeah, I feel like we'll have more of an answer of why is Dash. Okie dokie. So let me go over here because we got a lot of stuff. Boop, boop, boop. All right. First, we're gonna start off with this lovely fan piece, and don't worry, chat, I haven't forgotten about you. Or maybe I did. Where is the display?
What?
Hold on. What?
Huh?
Here we go. There it is, fan art. Okay,
My boy.
Hey.
Yo,
My
that's a good boy.
Before, and then we've got an after. A higher definition.
A little
piece right here.
Amazing.
Just a little
goblin.
creature.
Very good. Very good lad. Very good boy. It looks like
Sick.
Joe put a lot of work into
Dad.
spreading word on
Nice. These are
everyone.
very cool.
Good. I love it. Ah!
I love that, Karis.
Oh no. She got that Jessica look.
cool.
Aw.
From boy Sabby, Eli.
Yo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why are you just the coolest guy? I'm waiting for the episode where you break out a record player and tell us about like the great store you went to in Oregon one time.
Give
This
us time. I need to go to a shop.
is from High Tweets. Look at the lad.
Yes, this is my boy. He's looking at candy.
I'm so sad we didn't get to actually see all this. Uptown Girl.
Oh my god.
They got girls in the Uptown.
Oh my god, we haven't played since Uptown Girl.
This
Holy
is for you,
shit.
Kim. Eli.
Yes, the Disco Elysium reference is so good.
Oh boy.
Hot damn.
Look at the lad.
Yeah, there he is.
Honey,
This is-
cover up.
This is Hebrew calligraphy and doodles of Deadbeats.
Oh, sick.
That's awesome.
Oh.
And then we've got the Dampier Among Us. Look at this from Scorch.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That looks amazing.
And now that we've had an opportunity, behold, we have all three. Every group has an artificer in it. So Junker went ahead and drew this for
Cute.
all the artificer boys, because every group so far has an artificer in it, which is
The
absolutely
nerds.
Like a workshop.
yeah. And then a collaboration picture of all the ongoing
sick.
campaigns.
Heck
How
yeah.
did we end up with the most normal looking group?
Dude, I thought I was the creature, and then Tomato's like, no, I play tomato soup.
Yeah.
Oh, is that me and Lena?
Yeah, that's you and Lynn.
Oh, Lena's gonna love that if she sees that later. That's so cute.
Hey, Eli, need a hand? Actually, yes.
Oh no. Head empty, no thought.
Hey, yo.
Oh my god.
I love it.
So good. Holy crap.
I don't like this.
Tiny
I shouldn't be
Logan.
attracted to a fake character.
What about
Jesse, you
this
just
one,
like
though?
redheads. We all know it.
I know. I can't help it.
Tiny Logan before the stream start. Hey, you, is this normal? Points at the bed.
I like Tiny. That's canonically the right Logan.
It's me, Tiny Logan.
Yes. You know what? If we could combine Tiny Logan with Adam Jensen Logan, I will be very happy.
Oh my god.
Yo, you ever watch Attack on Titan and then they did like a middle school rendition of like Attack on Titan School where everyone was like chibi Attack on Titan characters, but they were all part of a middle school? That's what I want. I want like tiny versions of all the characters, but they all went there. It's all, it takes place at school. So it's like
Deadbeats babies. Yeah.
Start thinking about who your high school OC is. Yeah, we'll talk about it next
hell
session.
yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, I love how they did the gun.
The gun is cool.
That's how.
Oh,
That's like exactly how I pictured the gun. A+.
That's awesome. Also, look at this boy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, so good.
That is so fucking good.
Wild.
Honey,
Look at
cover up.
this.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, you guys are getting
Why
pissed at
not
me.
that shirt?
Come
Oh
on.
my God.
Your hands are showing.
I'm going to defeat you with the power of friendship and this gun I made.
That goes the gun, the little like ghosty bit at the end. So far in every illustration is fantastic.
Yes.
Is that a wizard? He's got a gun. Blam blam.
Good.
Yo.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
I love it.
My first ever D&D fan art.
Oh, thank you.
No, this one. Sorry.
Oh.
This is my first.
No,
The last one was Mango. Yeah, Mango's been around. But this, Darth Kringle said this is their first ever.
This is
fan
such a
art.
cool style.
I love that
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
Really cool.
It looks like you could like like one of those print things where you like stick it on a piece of paper and then the
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
I know
I know what you mean, bud. I know what you mean.
Talking about. Woof.
Oh, hell yeah.
Girl.
Like the magic with the red hair. Oh my god.
Beefy. God. 911, what's your emergency? What do you mean you're being murdered? That's illegal. People can't do that. Oh, Lummy, I can't believe with this one. No, I need my emotional support, himbo.
Me.
Namerino coming in with the Piper and Hellebore.
Oh shit.
Two faces of the same
Pretty cool.
person.
Dude, Piper's a bitch. And then Hellebor's just like, woo!
I liked that reveal, honestly. That was cool. That was a fun reveal. Yep.
That's so good.
So good.
I hope this whole thing ends with him joining the force and just taking over the role of that character.
Yo, can we talk about okay, this is Tiny Karis. Yo.
Oh my god.
I love that the fan art of Karis just getting thicker and thicker.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Oh no, the abs.
Oh why?
Jamie abs. Thick girl.
The Logan. Gotta keep your gummies up.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's vitamin coffee. That's perfect.
Yo, Zach.
that's sick.
Oh,
That's
so good.
Thank you, my son, my garbage son.
Oh my god, here we go. It's over, Facade. You're surrounded. You! I hate you, man. The crossover.
If the reveal is a 1,000-year-old Krendor, I'm out. I will like, mid-show.
I'll go back to my cell.
Yo, how shitty would that be if it was like I have to message Krendor now and be like the reveal's not gonna work, man. Gonna have to
I
do
hate
something
human.
else.
I hate humans.
All right, well, Return of the Deadbeats. That was a really strong session. Thank you guys so much for that. Much appreciated. So
Thanks for running it.
yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
We win.
All right. See you guys then. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Uh,
Take it easy.